Hey, what's going on? It's Dr. Ganatra, and in this one, I have an awesome one here for you today. I want to go over the 3 non-clinical things you can do to make more money as a dentist. So let's just get right into this. Let me set this down right here. So most of the time, I talk to you about how to optimize your practice. And this one specifically, I want to talk to you about how to optimize your income. Like, how do you make more as a dentist? And a lot of dentists are leaving this on the table. They're missing out on the potential that they can really tap into if they utilize and they leverage these things. And you'll see, not only that, it'll make what you do in your practice, what you do on a daily basis, it'll make it that much more fun, more rewarding. So the first thing is this: move into the mindset. There's 3 of them. The first one is move into the mindset that you got to teach, that you got to go from thinking about working with your hands to really scaling your knowledge. So you got to go from monetizing just your hands to your knowledge. What does that mean? There may be something that you do in your practice right now that another dentist would love to learn. And I say this with full transparency because a lot of you are thinking, man, I do this in my office and no one wants to know this. You're wrong. Whatever that's working in your practice, I guarantee you there's other clinicians out there and they would love to learn more about it. So you got to start thinking, how can I actually teach someone about this? How can I actually framework what I do, what my solution is for, placing a composite or doing this procedure or, seeing a patient. I may have some steps that I go through that they work really well. And I find that, wow, we get some great outcomes because of these. So you have to get into that mindset of, you have to be open to teaching some of this stuff. Because when you teach it, you'll see how you can monetize and make more non-clinically by just teaching it. So the second thing is you can use that thing that you do in your practice that you're like, wow, I'm doing this, it's working well, or this is a great thing that I'm doing that I would love to share this with someone else or mentor someone. The second thing is you actually speak about it. Okay, so you can call up different companies, vendors, supply companies, different platforms that will help give you a stage so that way you can speak and train their group of dentists. So speaking is number 2. And a lot of dentists underplay this. They think, oh, I don't want to be a speaker. Well, the first thing you just really got to do is get a PowerPoint presentation together. It's not that hard. You put together a presentation and you do it in Keynote or PowerPoint, whatever it is, and it'll actually force you to collect your thoughts, to organize your thoughts, to make things a lot more clear in your mind so that way someone else can consume it and someone else can be like, wow, this really made sense for me and I want to, activate this in my own practice. So you'll find that it's very rewarding. And I would really encourage you to contact your local supply company, your local vendor, whether it's, a procedure that you do, a supply house that you use. They would love for you to get with them and teach their audience of dentists the thing that's working for you. And you will get paid in order to do this. And if you find that, hey, they're not paying you right away, that's okay. Do some of this stuff for free, and you'll find that other clinicians are coming up to you, other companies are coming up to you, and they want you to speak on it. But you gotta start. So speaking is number 2. It's super powerful. Why do you see all these speakers out there speaking all the time? Because they can generate a revenue doing so. And it's really rewarding. The third thing, hands down, bar none, by far, this is the best and the most leverageable. And the one that actually can generate the most revenue is creating a course online about that thing. So you may speak on that thing or that solution that you have in your office or that procedure that you do, but the best way is to create a course online about that. Now, I've created several courses online for our community. Literally just keep these online, and we have doctors literally from all over the world that go through these programs. So why not you? Why can't you create a course or a program online that shows people how you're doing something in your practice that's working? Maybe it's that story of struggle that you've been through where you're like, wow, I went through all this and now here I am doing this. Don't undermine the effect of creating an online course. Even if you're speaking, even if you're lecturing, you are leaving money and impact and influence and freedom on the table if you're not putting it together online, okay? So third one is online course. First one, get into that mindset of going from, hey, I'm gotta do it from my hands, to now I can teach it. So you're monetizing your knowledge, not just your hands, because your hands can only go so far. Your knowledge is infinitely scalable, right? You can scale your knowledge because you don't always have to do the thing when you're monetizing your knowledge. Second one is start speaking, and the best way to do this, create a PowerPoint. Do that, contact your local vendors, your local companies. They will give you that opportunity. Some of them will say no, some of them say maybe, but if you keep at it, you'll see that speaking can be very lucrative. But the one that beats all of them is creating a course online and launching it online. If you want to know how to do that, then join me in the course launch program. You can find out more about that. Just go to courselaunchprogram.com. I have some free training there. Check it out. It'll show you how to package up and productize what you know and what you do so you can monetize your knowledge and not just your hands. So I hope these three helped. You'll see that this is such a powerful avenue to leverage what you already know. You have specialized knowledge and training. Why not help other people do more and become more and get the results that maybe you're already getting? And in doing so, you can create more revenue for yourself as well. It's a super rewarding way to go. I think it's one of the best ways to go aside from just always doing the dentistry. Now you can teach on it. Now you can show other people how to do it. It is awesome. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you have any questions, I'm here for you. As always, I will see you in the next one. As always, have an incredible day and live inspired.